Where in the world can you find leopards? In today's episode, we're going to talk about where you can find leopards in the wild. If we're talking about wild big cat leopards, not pet cats, there are two continents where you can find them: Africa and Asia. Today, we're going to be breaking down the countries by continent and taking a look at where you can find leopards in each one. Let's get into it. Starting off with Africa, which has the highest concentrations of leopards. The first country we have to mention is, of course, South Africa, which has the largest leopard population in all of Africa. A lot of these animals can be found in Kruger National Park, which is home to over 3,000 leopards within its borders. Kruger is one of only two places in South Africa where you can go to see all of the big five: lion, elephant, rhino, buffalo, and leopard. The next African country known for having a large population of leopards is Botswana. Leopards can be found throughout the whole country, but they are particularly well known for the Okavango Delta, which is one of the top places in all of Africa to go on safari. This area of Botswana is home to about 8,000 leopards, making it one of the highest densities of leopards anywhere in Africa. Kenya is another African country that comes to mind when thinking of leopards. There are many that make their home in the Serengeti Masai Mara ecosystem. In fact, the name Masai Mara actually means spotted in the local language, referring to the leopard. While there are fewer leopards in Kenya than there are in Tanzania, it's still a very popular place to go see them in the wild. One of the best places to do so is the Masai Mara National Reserve, which is a large protected area teeming with wildlife. Leopards can often be spotted here lounging in the branches of acacia trees, a common sight on the African savanna. Next up, we have Tanzania, which, like Kenya, is part of the Serengeti Masai Mara ecosystem. This is also true for Zambia, which is home to around 2,000 leopards. The majority of Zambia's leopards can be found in the South Luangwa National Park, which is known for having a high concentration of leopards, even earning it the nickname Leopard Capital of Zambia. Another African country with a surprising number of leopards is Namibia. Out of all the African countries, Namibia has the third highest leopard population. It also has the highest leopard population density, meaning that although there are fewer leopards in Namibia than in some other countries, the space is much smaller, so there are more leopards per square kilometer. Some of the best places to see leopards in Namibia include Etosha National Park, Damaraland, and the Kaokaveld. Lastly, we have to mention the small West African country of Gambia. Even though Gambia doesn't have a large land size, it does have a healthy population of leopards. Their numbers are estimated to be around 600, which is pretty impressive for such a tiny country. Now that we've covered all of the countries with large leopard populations in Africa, let's move on to Asia. As mentioned earlier, the majority of leopards are found in Africa. Only a few thousand remain in Asia. India holds the largest number of Asian leopards. The species can be found in many different states throughout the country. Some of the most famous leopard populations in India include the leopards of Ranthambore National Park, the leopards of Saisangir, and the leopards of the Western Ghats. These particular leopards are known for being particularly large and have earned international recognition. Some of the best places to spot leopards in India include Ranthambore National Park, Jim Corbett National Park, Tadoba National Park, Sanjay Gandhi National Park, and Kaziranga National Park. Sri Lanka is another country in Asia with a large population of leopards. They are especially famous for the leopards of Yala National Park, which is located on the southeast coast of the island. These leopards are known for being extremely elusive, making them a very challenging and rewarding sight for tourists to see while visiting the park. Other great places to spot leopards in Sri Lanka include Udawalawe National Park, Wilpattu National Park, Lunagam Wehara National Park, and Wasgamua National Park. Lastly, we have to mention Nepal, which is home to around 700 leopards. Although this number may sound low, it's important to note that Nepal is a very small country. Leopards can be found throughout the country in protected forest areas as well as near the Himalayas. Some of the best places to spot leopards in Nepal include Chitwan National Park, Bardia National Park, and Parsa Wildlife Reserve. All right, now that we've covered all three countries, let's go over some key notes about leopards and where you can find them. The leopard is the most widespread big cat in the world. They can be found throughout sub-Saharan Africa, as well as parts of the Middle East and Asia. Leopards are solitary, highly adaptable, and opportunistic hunters. They are perfectly suited for life in a variety of habitats, from deserts and forests to mountains and swamps. Due to this adaptability, leopards are able to thrive in a wide range of climates and environments. Leopards are generally nocturnal, although they may be active during the day in areas where there is less human activity. They are excellent climbers and are often found lounging in trees. Leopards typically prey on medium-sized ungulates such as impala, zebra, and wildebeest. However, they are capable of taking down much larger prey, including buffalo, gemsbok, and occasionally even elephants. Unfortunately, many countries have seen a decline in leopard numbers due to a variety of factors, including habitat loss due to deforestation and agricultural expansion, as well as hunting. Leopards are still hunted in some areas for their fur, and their bones are used in traditional medicine. Conservation efforts are underway to protect leopards and their habitats and to raise awareness about their importance in the ecosystem. And with that, we're at the end of our episode on leopards. We hope you enjoyed learning about these amazing animals and where you can find them in the world. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave us a comment below on what you want to see next. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.